And we're still watching that severe thunderstorm warning in effect, which is until 6:30. They actually just updated the box, so it had, and here in the box, severe thunderstorm warning for Fond du Lac County till 6:30. But now that little pinpoint that I put in is now out of that polygon. So that's why you're seeing the recip rate and what the intensity of the radar is being shown right there. But it's coming down pretty much at a pretty good rate. Lots of lightning associated with these clusters of showers and thunderstorms moving up to the east and northeast. We have a lot of lightning. That's more of those stronger organized clusters of thunderstorms, and where you're going to be having those heavier downpours as well. This is all moving northeastward, and it is dumping down on a somewhat frozen surface. So wouldn't be surprised that as we head into the overnight and later this evening, there will be some puddles, ponding water. Some of the rivers, the streams might be a little bit higher because the ground is still relatively frozen. So the soil can't really soak up all of this moisture. Then it's just going to have to run off and go somewhere, which is to the tributaries. Additional showers and thunderstorms down towards La Crosse and heading in from Iowa. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of severe weather ongoing into Iowa as well from this area of low pressure. We're on the cool side of things right now in terms of temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s, but just south of this warm front, temperatures are in the mid and upper 60s in southern Wisconsin and into northern Illinois. Matter of fact, the daily high temperature record for Milwaukee was broken. Right now 66, the old record was 62. An enhanced risk for severe weather in Iowa, where they have been seeing multiple reports of tornadoes, lots of tornado warnings right now, and a new tornado watch just issued for eastern Iowa and northern western Illinois, and as well a new box towards the Quincy area. These tornado watches are going to remain to our south. We're not under that type of criteria here in northeast Wisconsin, but over 21 reports of tornadoes so far, one of which a strong large tornado moving just south of Des Moines, Iowa. So at least thankfully there is still reported damage, but could certainly be a lot worse if that storm was tracking just farther northward. In talking about northward, winter storm warnings and even ice storm warnings in effect for parts of Wisconsin into the UP. So there's a severe weather aspect to it on the warm sector, and then you also got the cold weather aspect. This is kind of the transition period as we head into spring. The best risk for severe weather overnight here in Wisconsin, in our viewing area, will be wind. That's the primary factor, followed by some flooding and even a chance of some small hail. The heaviest of the thunderstorms will persist until about 10 o'clock this evening, and then it quickly lifts up to the northeast. We'll have some quieter weather as we head into the overnight. A few light sprinkles possible, and maybe even some flurries. But besides that, we're pretty much done after later this evening, after potentially over an inch of rainfall coming down on that somewhat frozen surface. So like I was talking about, if you live near a pond or a river, wouldn't be surprised if those rivers and streams are a little bit higher by tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, in the lower 30s up into the far northwoods, 32 in Pembine, but it is 44 in Fond du Lac. It was a little warmer earlier, but now those showers and storms cool temperatures off just a little bit. But I think those temperatures are going to gradually warm up into the upper 40s later on tonight before the cold front moves in. And then by tomorrow morning, we'll drop down to 34 with southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow afternoon, not warming up by much, and we will have temperatures getting up into the upper 30s. Chance of light snow really in the early morning hours. And then as we get into the afternoon, we'll see really quieter conditions, but windy. Southwest winds gusting upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour. There's also a wind advisory down towards Fond du Lac, Sheboygan, Green Lake and Marquette counties for tomorrow. 42 on Tuesday, 35 on Wednesday, chance of more snow on Thursday, and then cooling down into the 20s by Friday and Saturday. So this is the transition period. It feels like spring one day and we're back into winter the next.
Right, yeah, I can only imagine what we're going to see in the next few weeks. It's all up and down from here, Gino.
Yep,
Thank you.